All right, guys, as you know, I'm trying to recap the morning, at least pull a few trading lessons out of each morning and then share them in midday short videos. So here goes, INDO. This was the opening candle. We had this on bounce watch. Let me back out a little bit. So you can see it opened down here after closing here. So we already had it on bounce watch. And I'll show you the daily real quick. Had that big 2-day move and then 2 red days. Well, we got a gap down. One of my favorite setups on these is when they gap down. I didn't get involved though. It popped up and kind of flagged below 4. I called it long over the mic through 4, thinking basically a high of day break might get this going, especially after the gap down might have sucked in some more shorts. And look at the 4 break pretty quickly to 478. So that's one of my favorite setups. When I'm already watching something for a bounce and I get the gap down, it becomes more powerful if you get a clean setup. And I love the flag below the whole number 4. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. Another would be BPTH. I'm not exactly sure what the lesson here is, other than I was a little frustrated. This had a big rip, and as it came back down, right there where that horizontal line is the opening price, which I think, let's see, was 541. I was looking for a slight flush of the open, so I was bidding at 536, I think, right? And it went down to, what was the low? 543. So basically it came down and retested the open and then all the way to 7, right? So that's just a matter of me getting too cute on my bid. Would have been a really nice trade. And I have another lesson on this BPTH. I'm going to slide this over. Maybe I can make it a little bigger. Well, not really. This is a zoomed in shot on 1-minute candles. After this thing had already traded like 60 million shares. I caution people all the time about this. Some people zoom in using 1-minute candles, right? And you can see the resistance right here. It's just in middle of the morning kind of resistance area, and it's traded that much. My contention is the algos are all over these, and there's a lot of little fake outs and burn a lot of people. So look at all the volume that comes in here as it breaks this resistance. People thinking, okay, now we're going to go again. It's never that easy. When they're this crowded, look what happens 2 minutes later. The bottom just absolutely falls out. And then here it is on 5. So that's where that happened on 5-minute candles. So these tend to burn the living daylights out of longs and shorts when they get that kind of volume. For me, at that point, I leave them alone. I didn't mind the first pullback into the 5s buy zone. If you're new at watching my stuff, the 5s buy zone is between the 8 and the 20-day on a strong stock. And if you picture that, it was really right to the middle of the 5s buy zone, which is generally where I bid. Missed my bid by a few pennies, but that's a perfect example of the free webinar that we put out on buying pullbacks if you want to study those buy zones. Anyway, that's the morning lessons. I'm done babbling. We'll see you later.